Okay. Let's go. Feels bad when, like, doing, like, a twisting stretch on your back, puts you out of breath. Which, like, that normally doesn't happen. I was sitting there doing, like, the twist ones, and it was just like, I was like, like, I couldn't breathe. Like, this is weird. Not usually how that goes. I detect something. Military monsters incoming. What? These ones again. Weapons up. Does that mean I've detected their info already? It is. Let's do Genesis Flood. Let's do a Fortuna. Then I get another turn right away. So I can do another Fortuna. That's actually super bullshit. So I could just spam this on the party as well. Ooh, I want to get that Team Rush, so a regular breath will do it. Can't remember if this cancels spell casting. I don't think it does. If it does, that sucks. If it doesn't. Still the crit. This will probably just kill the dogs, honestly. He's got arts up. 200 TP and a crit. This better do like 14k. Even more than that, hell yeah. Can I hit both? Can't hit both. Huh? They're fleeing toward the tunnel. Something must be happening near Mains. Perhaps our constellation has begun hunting down the resistance. Ah, that's certainly a possibility. I think those beasts were being used as the Jaeger's rear guard. Their assumption. Their withdrawal may have had more purpose behind it than a simple retreat. We have to get to Mains before it's too late. If the resistance is in danger, they're gonna need our help. Onward then. My casters are low on EP. I didn't use all that in that one battle, did I? Let's rest on the ship. I'm at 600. I could max out Wazzy. I'm gonna do that. I think his was 600. Hell yeah, it was. He's the only one. I should absolutely save for hers, no matter what now. Well, now I gotta rest again. 750 noise. Wait a second. Darker than it should be. They must have cut the lights. What is this What? Lloyd? Lloyd? I'm fine. Thank you, Risha. Just a second more, I might have been a goner. Glad I made it in time, then. Listen, this a hoot. They've set up mines around mains. Mines around mines. I know it's supposed to be pronounced mines. I don't want the mining town to be called mines. Yes, they appear to be orbital powered and are equipped with proximity fuses. Judging by the force of the blast, they are likely intended as an anti-infantry measure. Suffice to say, the entire tunnel has been littered with them. Damn it, how could they lay these things on a public road? Done it to cut off the resistance group's escape route. Seems probable. Which would mean their main goal is to wipe them out completely. We have no time to lose. We're gonna have to push through. Move quickly, but watch your every step. Roger. Geesh, walking was enough of a chore without the element of chance. Can I see them? I can. I mean, that's not that bad. We're fine. Well, it kind of sucks when I'm walking towards the camera, though. Okay, that was rude. Apparently the damage varies. Apparently. I tried to do. God damn it. Why did they gotta be hidden behind all the terrain and stuff? Ooh, the monster. Okay, that's a lot of them. Stats work. Good to know. He'd only be encouraged. Oh, I'm encouraged. He's only really encouraging himself. I can reduce their move. Maybe I'll just. I'm gonna see if there's an arts up. Food. Oh, arts 50, hell yeah. And then I'm gonna S-craft with Wazzy. I guess arts 25 would have been good enough, but... Ooh, I can hit them all too. I forgot how much HP they had. Not enough. Fucking one-shot them. Man. Volcanic got level 4? I saw that. Double healing. Dun, 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 dun. I'm assuming that's like it's an HP 4. It could be a shield. Oh, it's an HP. I should probably give it to Tio. He doesn't get anything, just more HP. Another 500 works for me. I'm gonna stay up against this wall then. They're gonna hide it behind pillars like these. I hear combat. About 10 cells to the northwest. They are likely engaged in battle deep in the mountains, away from the path. Damn it, not the mountains. It'll be difficult to reach by foot. Be so, but we shouldn't let that stop us. If necessary, I can intervene by leaping up the cliffside. Understood. We'll have you do that if it comes down to it. Lloyd! Oh dang. Sniper. Up there. I'm unsurprised you were able to detect me, Yin. Well done. Were you waiting to ambush us? Of course I was. I could tell you were coming the moment you stepped foot in the tunnel. I was surprised at how much you've managed to scurry around with crossbow under martial law. You must be using that Gralswood or Merkaba, am I right? Right on the mirror, so you figured out who I am. If you came to bail the resistance, I'm afraid I have some bad news to deliver. You're too late. Our unit's already in the process of wiping them out. They're putting up a good fight, but it'll all be over soon. My condolences, but you're gonna have to sit this one out. Like hell we do. Zeit and I will break through. I'm afraid not, young lady. We seem to be surrounded. We're in hot water now. Hear this, Lloyd Bannings and company. I, Gareth the Blitz, Regimental Commander of the Red Constellation, will be your opponent. Prepare for battle, everyone. Be mindful of the cliff above. Do whatever you can to avoid being sniped. Hmm.
リカバーモードこれで大丈夫。ありがとうございます。私の番です。
It's just attack delay. That's it. What is Genesis Flood?
ドライブ開始。
On a crit. On a crit. Oh, with Death Blow. Oh, that sucks. Don't know if that's gonna get Rishi as well. Oh, he's not 100 CP anymore. I was gonna S-craft right after, but... Kind of in a bad spot. Kind of. I'm just gonna spam the S-crafts. We got double guard though. Nice, it can hit all of them. I should really hit all of them with Lloyd too. They're gonna get 10 million turns though, it's not. Oh yeah, his S-craft does fuck all. Okay. She doesn't have breath or anything. Okay, no death blow this time. They're only hitting her. Why are they attacking the women only, like specifically? What is this bullshit? Wait, can she not reach? She can only select herself. man. Okay. I don't know if getting her up is a good idea or not.
そこだそこだよし
I mean, S crafting again, but like, it's only gonna do like 3k or so. But it's a crit turn, so I feel like it's the best course of action.
やれやれ
I mean, as long as she doesn't die, I should probably do a holy breath. God damn it.
ダメダメです。
そこだ
Oh my god, they both died.
油断しました。
そこだ
He's not even on the tracker.
そこだ
At least he has evasion. He's not getting hit constantly. I don't think anyone else has evasion.
エニグマ駆動それ
助かりました。
This is so unbelievably bad.
ダメダメです。
This is a reset.
すまないみんな
I just started with a crit death blow. That was so
手具合
bullshit.
図気をつけろ
了解です。はい。
Okay. Starting with Aqua Mirage. Fuck that.
エニグマ駆動。
Fuck right off.
私の番ですね。エニグマ
俺の番だなエニグマ駆動グラッツ
それ。
それ
ありがとうございます。私の番ですね。
Okay. We're gonna need the speed.
はあ。行きます。行きます。栄養システ
And
ム
it's perfect because she gets to go right now because of the rush.
私の番です。
Maybe it was down to pair Aqua Mirage with barriers, but whatever.
エニグマ
We need the speed.
そこだ さてと
And we'll do Fortuna.
や。
行くよ
And then I'm gonna do Fortuna again.
それ行くよ
And then I'm gonna do Golden Halo. Ooh, is there a way I can steal that party rush? No, but I could. I should probably leave it alone.
行くぞみんな一気に行くぞ
Good.
そこだそこだ
Off, man.
そこだ
ダメダメです。
そこだ
そこです。この程度なら。
God, and they lose all their CP as well, and it's just
エニグマ
負けるかエニグマ駆動
the Mirage is already worn off.
ありがとうございます。この程度なら。
I can still steal
ロイドさん、お願いします。覚悟。
the crit. That was good damage.
この程度なら。
Lloyd's kind of sucks, but I'm still in the crit.
去りゆく者へ眠
I'm not gonna have a turn. I'm probably just gonna die.
まだやれる
Maybe I kill one of them.
そこだ
ダメです
Oh, and then he gets a rush.
しました
そこだまだ
This
やれ
fight
る
sucks. Don't I have like, what is it, like a Zerum powder? Something like that? Do I not have any? I have to have one. I remember getting one in the prison. Wow. Alright then. Can't even see who it's targeting. Wait, I can't reach... Oh, I can't reach Tio for fuck's sake.
それ
He's about to die. I may as well just... That should take out 2 targets. Okay, I took out 1 target. Take it.
すまないみんな参ったな
Okay. I can't change my equipment either.
始めましょう
よかった
So I can't just like... I probably have 1 or 2 like anti-death blow accessories, but I can't fucking turn it on. The speed didn't do me fuck all, honestly. I still have 10 million turns. Can I do anything before Rishio's turn? I might want to just do the crest, honestly.
エニグマ工藤
You're gonna do the Fortuna thing.
エニグマ工藤やれやれエニグマ工藤それそれ
Now I'm gonna I've actually not gotten it. I've never done this and then actually gotten the spell off. He always dies.
お任せをロイドさんお願いします
一緒に行こ
Maybe I should use the burst orb. I'm not doing turbo because I'm gonna use Tio's S-Scratch. She has 200.
行きますお返しですさて
That's weird. That one dog was like, I ain't getting hit by that spell. Fuck that. It's decent damage.
僕の番か
None of the effects actually work. I am just gonna steal that crit with Wazzy, so
無駄だよ行くよ僕の番か
kinda spread them out though.
我が死に
Okay, that's 3 down.
お任せを
Only at 2. I should take out the lower health one.
行けるか
はいはい
It's crazy how much better this one fight is going. It's I don't know. I just said fuck all the buffs and everything. Just go on the offensive. They get closer together. They're not getting closer together. Kind of blind. Probably kill it? I don't know.
僕の番か。
油断しました。行きます。エニグマクロ。それ。ありがとうございます。
I'm assuming I win with this. Oh, that did fuck all. Okay.
さてと。
Wait to water.
行くぞ。
I don't want to move them. So I guess I'll just hit them.
お任せを。せい。行きます。
Now I have burst. Thanks, game.
これで一安心です。
That was rough. I just need to not get snowballed. Our constellation lives up to its reputation. This would be simpler if they didn't have a sniper with the high ground on us. Yeah, it would. We put up a decent struggle. I expected no less from the young master's comrades. But you lost before the battle began. There's nothing you can do when I have the upper hand in every way. Now surrender quietly and... What? What was that? Could it be? Right at the 11th hour. Oh, hey! Oh, it's Muriel. I mean, that makes sense, too. Wolves. It's Sight's pack. Isn't that Second Lieutenant Muriel and our forces with them? Mangy mutt. Fine then, let's see how they handle a pincer attack. No chance in hell, Gareth. Well, that's gotta be Randy. Well, well. Randy? Yo, it's been a minute. You've got a whole lot to talk about, but you think I can wait a little bit? Well done, young master. I'm impressed you were able to take a sniper of my caliber by surprise. Well, it would have gone badly if our wolf pals hadn't brought the whole litter. Besides, it's your own fault for letting Lloyd and them keep you distracted. I'll concede that much. But if I may remind you, young master, you're still using a standard issue stun halberd. You really think you can defeat me without your blade rifle on hand? Hey, I may not have it on hand, but that doesn't mean it's not in my back pocket. I had old man Guillaume fix it up for me again after last time. See, no matter how strong this thing is, it's way less useful when the engine's busted. I'm not gonna whip it out unless I really need it. Fair enough. And you're right that you don't, but that one strike was enough to wreck my rifle's precision. Tides have turned against me. Yeah, so do yourself a favor and retreat. Deliver this message to Uncle. Next time we meet, I'm kicking his ass to Gehenna and back. Understood. Good to see you finally growing into your own, young master. I really hate the way Gareth talks. I don't know what it is. He's annoying. Suspend the operation. Retreat to point D. Randy! You're okay. What's up, gang? Nice job back there. Didn't expect to find you guys hiking up my way anytime soon. Glad you're in one piece, Lloyd, Teotan. You too, Randy. See you managed to escape confinement. Yeah, I busted out on my own and then joined up with Muriel's crew. Been helping out the resistance around these parts ever since. I gotta say though, I thought for sure today was gonna end with us pushing up daisies. I don't blame you, I'm glad that wasn't the case though. Sight's pack is to thank for that. kidding. If they took a second longer, there would have been a lot less save and a lot more avenging. Were you the one who called him over, Zeit? As insurance, yes. I had also instructed them to keep a close watch on those Jaeger's actions. Oh yeah, cool. Wait, what the hell? Since when did you start talking? Now it's your turn to be surprised. Oh, hold up, what's Wazzy doing in that snazzy getup? Don't get me started on Risha. Wait, did you smooth talk her into the SSS TLoH? Here we go. Randy. We've received confirmation that the enemy forces have retreated. We should be able to rest easy for a little while now. There's some good news. Long time no see, Second Lieutenant Muriel. It's good to know you're doing well. Likewise, I'm glad all of you are okay. I didn't expect you to come with such a colorful crew. We have a lot of explaining to do. I'm sure you won't mind if we take a break to exchange some intel. Music to my ears. God damn it, Grace. Grace? Are you here? Well, there was a teensy bit of trouble that ended up forcing me out of the city. I crashed the Resistance's base as a war correspondent and photographer. Yeah, I would prefer she took shelter somewhere else, though. Anywhere else, really. Yeah, that pretty much covers her story. I got a whole lot more to share, though. What do you say we go catch up? So that's how it is. We're really in the hole this time. Especially after what's happened with Keto. This is so nuts. I'd get laughed out of the journalistic community if I tried to write an article about it. Let me guess, you guys are gonna go through hell and high water to take her back, huh? Of course we are. Was there having any doubt? The Resistance will be fine, Randy. Don't worry about us. After all, you only joined us on the condition that we would help save your friends, isn't that right? Yeah, but that's how it went. It's no question that having your muscle back on the team would be a great help. At its core, the Resistance is just a group of stubborn CGF members who couldn't accept the Defense Force's ways. You're not one of us, Randy. You left the CGF and found new comrades to fight with. Besides, we have the wolves on our side now. That is correct. I have instructed them to maintain their vigil here. They will benefit you greatly in battle here in the mountains. Thanks a bunch, Scruffy. Lloyd, Teotot, you can count me in. We've got a job to do, both as the SSS and as Keto's family. That's more like it. An excellent response. We're delighted to have you. Oh yeah, absolutely, over the moon. While we're at it, you won't mind if I tag along too, right? If you what? Oh joy, here it comes. I tell you guys are going to be at the center of all the action coming up. As a reporter, it'd be remiss of me to let a chance like this pass me by. Know about this. Suppose we could make room for you. Travis might not be too happy about having a journalist aboard, though. He isn't the only one. I can't well afford to end up in an article either. Don't worry your pretty little heads. I could write a whole mountain of feature pieces about you all, but now's not the time for that. Right now, the scoop on everyone's mind is what'll happen to the newly independent state of Crossbell. The real story is which side of history this deceitful new regime is going to fall on. Which side of history? To put it simply, the entire continent is in chaos. President Croyce is one of the main catalysts behind it. Is casting him aside really all it's going to take to tide us over these dangerous times? Well, she has a point there. This is a more complex situation than we're giving it credit for. When Calvar democratized 100 years ago, the revolutionaries of the time committed enough sordid deeds to fill a whole library. Assassinations were commonplace. There was even a conspiracy similar to the raid that Crossbell City experienced. But in retrospect, modern-day Calvardians view those actions as justified. Perhaps President Croyce's actions are going to be viewed in a similar light someday. Of course someone had to carry out those assassinations. Still, I can't go along with him or his cronies after witnessing what I've seen. That's why I wanted to go with you. I want to see which path Crossbell will take. Now history will reflect that decision. And I can't exactly do that if I'm holed up here in the back lines. Grace, Huh, our bad. We didn't realize how much thought you put into this one. That reasoning was so insightful, I could hardly believe it was coming out of your mouth. Well, to be fair, the potential fun of it all still ranks #1 on my list. But don't forget, I've gained a lot of good sources working at a news agency. What if I said I could hook you up with some intel from within the city? You've already sold the pitch. We're not going to object to you coming. What about you, Wazzy, Risha? Are you both okay with this? Suppose, as long as I don't wind up in an article, that is. Same here. That said, good luck convincing Abyss. That's going to be your real challenge. Thanks, everybody. I owe you one. Alright, let's do this. We're going to bag me a full surprise for sure. Good luck with that one, Grace. Don't think we're going to have time to help you with that. We were wrong to think she had changed. These little, like, side bits, they're relatively quick. Surprisingly quick. Man, get a load of this airship. Gotta say, the church is the last thing I'd expect to have these babies stashed away. I must remind you not to write a word about this in your publication. Should you disclose this information, you can expect the church will never lend you their cooperation again. I get the feeling that even if she did, people would just pass it off as a tabloid piece. Same happens whenever anyone writes about Ouroboros. But Wazzy... Relax, boys. My word's golden. Same goes for you, Risha Mao. As tempting as it is to write about the mysterious assassin Yin's true identity. I appreciate that. Hey, Lloyd. Is having her tag along really a good idea? Well, at the very least, she's not one to go back on her promises. I have detected a new potential landing spot in Western Crossbell. Pinpointing coordinates now. It's at the midway point of West Crossbell Highway, near the fork in the road that leads to the police academy and prison. There, huh? It's where you were being kept, yeah? Didn't you say Garcia helped you break out of that joint? That's right, believe it or not, I wouldn't be standing here if not for him. To tell you the truth, I've been worried about what happened to him after we split up. Get how you feel, but I wouldn't advise trying to go to the police academy. They've likely stepped up security since you made your getaway. The Defense Force is stationed at Belgrade Gate 2, which is the only other direction we could go. But that isn't much of an option either. You're telling me they'd arrest you guys on the spot if you showed up there. Regardless, I think it's still in our best interest to land. At the very least, we can scout out what the Defense Force is doing, take care of any potential cryptids. Understood. You should know that I had another warp circle placed in the mining village upon your disembarking. Whenever and wherever you are ready to land, you need only say the word. Sure? Hunts foes with a massive rifle. Sounds good. Yeah, I knew it changed all its quartz. Well, since somebody else has horse, he should have horse. Which makes me want to put him in the party because he's 1300 strength because of it. What else did he have? I believe he had these for sure. Like that's fine. He would have had an on-hit. Seal, maybe? I don't think he has seal in his crafts. And... action, because he's slow as fuck. It is refreshing to do a character where you don't care about the spell. Although I did care at one point. I didn't have him have, like, adamantine guard. I think he had, like, petrify or something. He also didn't have force before. I think he had Aegis, which is what gave him the ability to have adamantine guard. This is fine, though. He doesn't need spells. He just needs to do the war cry and S-craft constantly. I want to have, like, Wazzy's got a pretty good setup. And I want to have Risha in the party, but She only has one combo craft, and that's kind of an issue. He does have a support, though. Go with this for a little bit. Only Bellegarde Gate and the Crossbow Police Academy are readily accessible from the West Crossbow Highway. It isn't exactly the ideal location for us to make a landing, but be that as it may, we need to make do with the options we have. West Crossbow Highway. Bellegarde Gate is just down the road from there. Means Noe might be close by too. Shouldn't be dwelling on this. Pull it together, Fran Seeker. Poor Fran, I can't blame her for being worried about her sister. That reporter is, shall we say, overly keen to learn the finer details about Wazzy and the Merkaba. Goddess, give me patience. This is precisely the reason members of the press shouldn't be allowed aboard. I'm sure she's just curious. Things will work out okay, probably? One can only pray that's the case. Nevertheless, Wazzy did grant her permission, so I won't protest. However, should the worst come to pass, you will be the one held responsible for it. Why me? It's a good question, though. Why Lloyd? Why is it his fault? The SSS is coming together again, slowly but surely. Once my aid on the Vanguard is no longer required, I will return to supporting you from the back lines. Alright, I figured that'd be the case. Till then, I'm counting on you, Zeit. Naturally, and fret not, I fully intend to continue fulfilling my duties as your police dog. Okay, so once we get Allie, he'll be unable to be a battle member. Good to know. Got to hand it to you, Grace. You truly will stop at nothing to get a scoop. I'd love to talk your ear off right now, but the last thing I need is Abbas tossing me out of the air hatch. But if you keep wheedling me, I just might sprinkle a few kernels of truth in between all the lies. Or maybe vice versa. Oh, come on, Wazzy. No need to hold back with me. Forget the kernels and just give me the whole cob. Chris really has his work cut out for him, huh? Okay, how about this? We base the name of the testaments on my official title, the Sapphire Testament. Creative, I know. That wasn't me being vain, though. I was fine with anything, but Abbas insisted that we look and sound the part. He can be very superficial. Here I am, cruising around in a secret airship surrounded by people with more intrigue than you can shake a pen at. Can't take it. The journalist in me is about to explode. Grace, you promised Wazzy you wouldn't write about any of this, remember? I know. No need to get all testy. All I want is to satisfy my own curiosity, reporter's honor. I have all those notes I took while I was with the Resistance to put together anyway. So don't worry. I won't be writing an article about anything here. I'll hold you to that. Speaking of which, how did you end up with the Resistance, Grace? Remember you mentioned there being some sort of trouble that forced you out of the city. Yeah, it's a bit of a long story. You see, the CNS has been getting censored ever since Crossbow declared independence. We haven't been able to publish a single word opposing or criticizing the president and his faction at all. On top of that, they're even policing our routine reporting and communications. President Croix is nothing if not thorough. Hard to say what lengths he'll go to at this point. Capable of anything. Well, the bottom line is I couldn't keep going along with the way they ran the show. It just wasn't journalism. I blew them off and kept covering things my way until the Defense Force finally caught wind. Crossbow City was getting more and more dangerous for me by the day, so I hitched the first ride out and ended up with the Resistance. Wow, you've been through a lot these past few weeks. Glad you kept yourself safe through it all. I never would have managed if Reigns didn't find me an escape route. Guy's the best partner a gal could ask for. Anyway, now that I'm here, I'll lend you my help with liberating Crossbow in any way I can. They always say that the pen is mightier than the sword. Just watch me use mine to tear those Defense Force goons a new one. Something like that might actually end up coming in handy. I'm counting on you, Grace. Alrighty, Wazzy, Risha, let's get this interview started. Now remember, this is strictly off the record, so I'm not using this for an article. So go ahead and speak your mind. Alright. Here we go, the gossip mongers on the prowl. Only ends so well. Wow, you don't say. Now that is sensational. I just love these behind-the-scenes scoops. Are you sure you're not gonna write up an article about Yin? I want to believe you, but you aren't making it easy for me. I can just imagine the headlines. Expose: Assassin among Crossbell's favorite troop. The truth behind Yin and Rishia Mao's bust size. Juicy tidbits like these only come in once in a lifetime, so come on! Get those lips flapping. Please help me, Lloyd. Hang in there, Rishia. I know you've got the fancy footwork to dodge these questions. Normally I'd have Avon around to step in and cut Grace off, so I've never experienced the full extent of her tenacity. I could have sworn that we agreed none of this would be publicized, but looking less and less likely by the second. Does Randy need anything? No. I forgot about Randy. Sheesh, they've even got a workshop. What don't these Merkabas have? I can give Berserker a little routine TLC while we're waiting around. Oh yeah, you mentioned Golome fix it up for you, right? Yep, but I'm following his advice and only using it when I need to. Still have my halberd chops to fall back on too. Can't afford to let everything old Duggo taught me get rusty. So I'll be having a little menage a trois with my halberd and Berserker from now on, if you know what I'm saying. It's only the most Randy thing I've ever heard. Really though, I wonder how Deputy Commander Douglas is holding up. Well, you know the guy. He's probably sticking to his guns and carrying out his duties, same as always. But underneath that, I don't know how he or Sonya can approve of what's happening. Then again, even if they don't, they're not exactly in a position to rebel like Muriel and the rest of the Resistance. Okay, we need to figure out where they stand in all of this somehow. Yeah, that and a million other things. Let's keep our heads in the game and take it a step at a time. Feel free to call on your pal Randy as much as you like, by the way. I'd go on a nice little rampage for you any day. Got it. I'll be counting on you out there. Don't worry too much about Muriel and the others. They're working with the townsfolk in Mainz for now. We have our own business to take care of, so let's get our heads in the game and step to it. How much Sepith do I have? Almost none. Ooh, cool. This is the last road monster. I'm gonna report these now, though. I probably won't be rank 2. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. If I had full DP, I'd have like 350 or something by now. But anyways, I'm actually gonna call it here. This is dragging on my voice, and I feel kind of shitty in general, so I'm gonna stop here. So, if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you're not done so already, but until next time, thanks for hanging out.